I am a high-end call girl at the Glamour Shade Club. But the richest man, Everett Garcia, offered me $1 billion to marry his brother, Oliver Garcia. He did this only because Oliver refused to settle down as the family heir and insisted on humiliating himself to please a poor and stubborn woman, Mia Murphy. Oliver fought, raced cars, and set off fireworks worth tens of millions of dollars to boldly express his love for Mia. Mia kept saying she didn't deserve Oliver while playing a game of cat and mouse with him, all the while using his status to make money. Everett said to me, within a month, I want her gone from Oliver's side. When I heard Everett say that, I originally wanted to refuse, but when I saw Mia's profile, I laughed. I realized this woman was the one who bullied me back in school. I picked up the globally limited edition black car. Ian replied, I'll take on this mission to save Oliver. Oliver's willingness to set aside his dignity for love, pleasing others and humbling himself to pursue Mia, had already become the talk of the town, sparking much discussion. Everyone was speculating about when Oliver would successfully win Mia over. Oliver's friends even spent big money betting that he could win Mia over within a month. And it was at this moment that I announced to the public that Oliver and I were engaged. So, when I arrived at the bar where Mia worked, a group of wealthy people splashed wine on my face. I shuddered suddenly, cowering in fear and turning my head to the side. The shadow of the overhead light happened to cover my face. A man sneered and said, Mr. Garcia likes Mia. I advise you not to ruin their relationship. Mia was forcibly held on Oliver's lap. Her eyes owed a hint of smugness, but her face was full of stubbornness and defiance. She shouted, Oliver, I told you I don't like you. Now, your fiancé is here. Let me go. Mia spoke loudly, but her tone wasn't truly disgusted. Instead, it sounded jealous and angry. I sneered inwardly. After all these years, Mia is W. I of outwardly rejecting while actually attracting others was still exactly the same as before. Unfortunately, I am no longer the Ariana Castillo who let her bully me back then. I slowly lifted my head, revealing slightly reddened eyes and a face that was both innocent and subtly seductive. A few strands of hair dampened by wine clung to my face. Today, I deliberately wore a white dress. After ing soaked with wine, it clung tightly to my body, perfectly showcasing my curves. Everyone present froze for a moment when they saw my face. When their gaze shifted to my figure, the sound of gulping echoed one after another. Only Mia's face turned as if she'd seen a ghost. She suddenly stood up from Oliver's lap, staring at me blankly for a few seconds. Then, she asked in disbelief, Ariana, how could you be Oliver's fiancé? I sighed softly, my face showing just the right amount of vulnerability and fragility. I said to her, and Miss Murphy, rest assured, I won't compete with you for Oliver. I looked at Oliver, tears welling up in my eyes but not falling, making me appear both stubborn and delicate. Oliver's favorite was exactly Mia's stubborn yet deep, delicate expression, and now I appear even more stubborn and delicate than Mia. Sure enough, Oliver's gaze at me changed, no longer as resolute. I said to Oliver, Oliver, I know you don't like me. I'm willing to cancel the engagement and let you and Miss Murphy be together. Oliver showed a surprised expression. Just as he was about to speak, I interrupted him. I looked at him pleadingly and said, my grandfather is in poor health and will have surgery next month. If you want to call off the engagement, could you wait until after his surgery? I don't want him to worry. This pitiful, fragile, and helpless expression. I practiced it in front of the mirror for a long time because it most easily stirs a man's protective instincts. Sure enough, before Oliver could speak, the person who had just splashed wine on my face couldn't wait to speak. He said, and Miss Castillo, don't worry. Mr. Garcia will. I'll surely agree to this small matter. I accidentally splashed wine on just now. Are you okay? It's all my fault. The others also spoke up apologetically. One person said, and Miss Castillo, my family runs a hospital. Would your grandfather like to come to our hospital? Another person said, I know top doctors abroad who can perform surgery on your grandfather. My face was filled with emotion, and I kept expressing my gratitude, but my gentle gaze remained fixed on Oliver. Oliver nodded somewhat guiltily. If you want, we can wait until your grandfather recovers before calling off the engagement. I finally smiled, and the tears that had been welling up in my eyes fell like pearls. I softly said, thank you, Oliver, then I won't disturb you and Miss Murphy. I turned and left. However, after just 2 steps, my body weakened, and I fell backward. I silently counted in my heart. By the time I reached 3, a pair of warm hands caught me.